Those are some respectable losses, yeah, for sure.
But we're getting into this. Socktastic versus PeachyKeen.
PeachyKeen, clear favorite. Socktastic made a pretty big upset.
These guys actually have some pretty back and forth sets. I think Socktastic has quite a few set wins over PeachyKeen.
Does he?
Yeah.
When?
When?
Last time I checked, it's usually pretty close, but Zach just barely pulls it out. But I don't know. We need to tap those stats on that.
PeachyKeen is the clutch master, as they say. Did you see that last set versus Palpa?
Yeah, that was some stuff. I was commentating that set.
PeachyKeen just dropped a Stitch Face, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
Very rare miss from PeachyKeen with that Stitch Face.
It just vanished.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Sock is supposed to do here. I mean, there's definitely a lot of options that he could choose. Maybe forward air some more. Dash dance a little bit more. Try to bait out some fairs or something, but
Peach has some good aerial mobility, able to drift around the platforms. But Marth does have the extra range with the sword.
Happens is giving us the insight here with more fair and grab.
Socktastic should fair more and grab more.
It's just hard to out-patience PeachyKeen. I feel like he's an iron will. But Happens knows a lot more about that than I do with their 30-minute sets all the time. Some stuff. Oh,
it's
now he's
floaty player
mentality.
mentality.
Those fairs.
And I don't think Socktastic has super labbed the pivot tipper setups. So I think these might be a little difficult to, I think these stocks might be a little difficult to finish off.
Yeah.
It's going to be more like PPMD Armada than Zane Armada.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
If you have a leave, you can just stand still.
That's true. But standing still just gets pretty boring after like a few seconds usually, so.
Yeah. Sorry we don't play
or hold
we
ledge.
don't play
Yeah,
floaties.
Happens. That's a good idea, not going to lie. Definitely hold ledge more, but.
Happens. How do you feel about PeachyKeen? Is that one of your favorite players?
PeachyKeen. The turnip drop.
The stand on the edge of the stage and hold ledge master.
Ooh.
PeachyKeen.
I'm not quite sure what Socktastic could have done to get around that. Probably upbeat earlier, so he wasn't hugging the ledge, but.
It's difficult because PeachyKeen can just adapt to that. Socktastic's got to mix up his recoveries.
Zach's just.
Good walk up forward, eh?
Shoot at. Shoot at's the best stand there, guy. What about Jerry? Do you like Jerry?
The Puff player from MDVA.
Yeah, he plays Fox. Wait, did he switch?
Yeah, well, he used to play Fox, but then he switched to Puff because he said he didn't want to have to practice in order to do well.
Respectable. Puff players can suck it. Yeah, you're right. Shoot at least he plays Ice Climbers.
Ooh. Pretty,
I
I like the idea from Socktastic, trying to use the turnip for some extra recovery. Ooh. But PeachyKeen pulls a Stitch Face. Kind of nothing you can do about that.
Dang.
Just unfortunate.
Yeah, sometimes PeachyKeen just pulls 4 Stitch Faces in a set, and you lose.
Yep. Feels bad, man. What do you think Socktastic could be doing more?
He probably could be playing a little bit more patient, trying to use his ground a little bit more, control center stage. But Zach's just covering a lot of his options with his turnip drops and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard for him to get back on stage, I feel like.
What do you think about this FD counter pick? Do you think this is a good decision or not?
I don't know. I think that if anywhere he can go, it's probably this or Yoshi's, but I think he's feeling this a little bit more, and maybe it's a little bit harder to get the turnip drops on this stage with the angled platform.
Right.
But I don't think he thought that deep into it.
Yeah.
Matt, are you still allergic to cats? You just say fuck it now? Dude, that cat is so cute. He's like.
I don't think he has front claws. He has back claws though.
His hair is way cuter than Reggie's, not gonna lie.
It's really soft. He's very dainty.
He's a funny cat. He's cute.
Tanuki, you want to get back on comms or are you having fun with the cat? Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, he's gonna run through losers.
He's gonna have a pretty tough run. He's got Palpa and I think Linkbane left.
Palpa.
So no, not a free back bracket by any means.
Depending on the player.
Depending on the player.
But it's not looking good for for Mr. Ben right now.
Things don't look so good for our hero.
No, he's the one we're all rooting for in our hearts, but oh, pulls out the sneaky fair and just barely gets that kill.
Almost the sick nastiest DI.
Forward tilt.
Underground, you want to get him? What? You want to get him?
Matt, get in on this.
So Socktastic keeping it to even stocks. 2 minutes have passed.
The Keck bias?
That was the chestnut bias. You mistaked our voices.
I'm a top tier commentator. I have no bias.
Did he pull another Stitch?
This is
That's
looking
3 in
like
2 games.
This is looking like Happens versus PeachyKeen all over again.
More like Gooch T.
Dude, he's got a point there.
Interesting.
Oh,
Ooh.
should just grab ledge. Really rookie mistake, but it's okay. Sometimes that happens.
This is the new Happens versus PeachyKeen.
Yeah. Except
Ooh,
it's-
Socktastic. Barely landing on stage with that up B.
I don't know if this is the new Happens versus PeachyKeen.
I think this is the Socktastic
Oh, yeah,
versus
yeah, yeah.
PeachyKeen.
He pulled 6 stitches and 2 bombs. That's an exaggeration. There's no way.
I'm sure I've seen
I'm going to find the
Armada.
Reddit post.
I think I've seen Armada do worse. Alright, Socktastic, once again, evening up the stock count. I think this is really helpful for his mental game.
Yeah, for the... But I don't know.
You know, as the Crimson Blur says, 100% is not a lead.
Might have to hard disagree with the Crimson Blur.
Ooh.
Ooh, but maybe he's right, you know?
Edgeguard scenario, potentially.
Didn't even need to pivot. Yeah, you did beat PeachyKeen. That was pretty cool. I was like, damn. That was a long set. And it happens every week. What is with that?
It used to.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
anymore.
used to.
Did you win your last set? Yeah. Do you want to get on comms? Do you want to get on comms? Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow, wow. That forward throw. That was some stuff. How are you doing?
Pretty alright.
Pretty all right?
Yeah. I've gone Fox the whole tournament, and I should be in winners finals, but whatever.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
You made your decision.
So should Tanuki. So it's like
yeah.
grand finals is happening in loser semis.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes. I definitely cannot go Fox against Tanuki. No.
Oh no, I mean that would be
No.
that'd be brutal
That would be very brutal for him. So
for him.
his,
Yeah, you got to spare his feelings there.
yeah. Ooh. Okay.
You're a big man, Palpa. I gotta show some respect there.
I've seen this set played many a times between these two. As of late, Keen's had a pretty good advantage, but their overall record's pretty even.
Are they even?
I know. Maybe I'm thinking about his and Happens.
Him and Happens are a lot more even.
I think I could be wrong. I think Keen has the advantage.
Sock's taking a few games.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's taking a set.
Oh, he's taking some sets.
Are you?
Yeah.
Off PeachyKeen?
Yeah.
I guess last time I talked about it was a while ago.
Yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be really embarrassed because I've talked to Sock a lot more than you have recently.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure he's told me.
Did he say he's won a few?
I think he did. Like, I remember it. I just don't want to be wrong. Oh.
Yeah. Zach's been hitting with those all set. Just
Sock is wonderful. Thank you, Happens.
how are you supposed to get a?
Thank you, Happens. You can go back
At
into
least
retirement now.
Sweet. How is he supposed to get around those
The
turnip
turnips?
drops? Yeah.
He can. Well, first he can just not end up in the spot where Zach's throwing him in the first place. He could jump like, because once
DI up more.
the turnips are a certain distance from Marth and he's at a certain spot, he has to tank them or like try to up B through him. He could maybe, if he sees that PeachyKeen's going to throw the turnip down, he can like jump backwards and then. But then PeachyKeen's set up for a good edge guard.
Yeah.
The edge guard mix-ups in this matchup are pretty insane.
And does Marth have anything similar, or has he just got his long sword?
Marth is just like edge guarding wise.
Yeah.
He just has his long sword. It's
Yeah.
a matter of if your name is Adam Lindgren, then you can get around Marth's edge guarding. Otherwise, he's pretty dominant on
Yeah,
the
if
edge.
you got that perfect float space.
Yeah. Because with his absurd range, dealing with the float usually isn't too much of a problem. Because plus Marth loves being right below Peach. because he has great anti-aerials.
PeachyKeen mixing him up coming down there.
Oh, no, he did the
unfortunately.
Tanuki.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know the Tanuki.
When he was up against the
Sock,
yeah,
yeah.
he'd like narrowed off stage at 4 and died.
That was some stuff. Yeah, I actually did see that. I just completely forgot.
Oh.
But what goes around comes around. Ooh, nice crouch cancel forward smash.
I was talking earlier that Sock has like a switch in his head, like a counter where he has to do a certain amount of raw side Bs at reset.
And how many has he gotten so far? This
Well,
game?
I've only seen one, so he's got a quota to meet if he wants to win the set.
Yeah, so they better get on that. Oh, there's one.
Well, I'm talking when he goes all the way with the dancing blade. Like the
Oh.
occasional one is just smart in the matchup. Doing all of them is just a mix-up. But I don't think at this percent doing the side B is too useful.
You can just DI out of it.
Yeah. The main purpose of the side B is to set up for like a tipper up tilt.
Ooh, getting
It's
those.
so good against Puff. Yeah, there it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't send him very far. Just
Mm-hmm.
ooh, snuck in that fair.
It sends her like around like 80% at like the right. Usually since Puff is right up like always above you, it's like she's always at the right spot for side B. That.
So you just gotta make sure you avoid that. And that's the same with Peach.
Probably.
Probably a little lower percent.
Yeah. She has a bit more leeway.
Yeah. And she probably
Like,
doesn't die.
at the time where side B up tilt kills Peach, most things would kill Peach.
Yeah.
But side B is just one of the safer options since Marth has trouble killing at higher percents. Speaking of killing at higher percents, PeachyKeen looks like he's killing Sock right now.
Yeah, he's
with a lot
been
of
nailing his edge guards this
Yeah.
whole set. Just
like I said, as of late, it's definitely been PeachyKeen favored, and this set
Mm-hmm.
looks like it's just gonna be another edition of that. Unless Sock pulls something crazy.
but
Getting
still kinda
nared
unlikely.
in the middle of the stage is
Oh,
not something
yeah.
crazy. And that's the...
Oh, but he pulled another
Of course
stitch.
he
What
does.
is that, 5?
There's
Might have been
a
5 this set, stitches.
fun fact. PeachyKeen's taken like 1 or 2 sets off when I've only gone Puff,
Mhm.
but they've always involved a stitch in some way.